tell Muslims to contribute, to help someone, to contribute for the mosque. And if some people who have money, they don't do it. Why? Because their desire to go to Jannah, or their desire to get the sadaqah. I'm not saying everyone, but most people, their desire. Most people do not pay zakat even when they have money, because their desire to go to Jannah is not as the desire they have for the money. So us as young people, we desire good things in this world. Is our behavior, is the effort that we put in proportionate to the desire what we want to achieve? Is it proportionate? If I was to ask you, look at January. Just the other day it was January. Today is October. Just in 1-2 days you are doing your exams. Have you behaved like a candidate? Have you done what you should do in this school? And I've told this story in so many schools. And today, alhamdulillah, I have a chance to tell it in this school. One day, and I've been in this mosque for 7 years. I worked in this mosque for 7 years. And this school, by the time this school, I think this is the 6th year. So this school started 2 years after I started working here. So I've seen you guys, the way you behave, the way you run down the stairs, the noise you make, the way you behave, I know. So one day, I leave Ilm TV because we share the kitchen. So I'm leaving Ilm TV to go to the kitchen to take tea. And I see some boys are playing near the tanks on the left, near the tanks there. And there's a boy, where the benches are. He's seated there with an open book. He's reading. And I'm curious. I've never seen something like this. So I go to him and I ask him, Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam. What's your name? And tells me his name. I'll not tell you his name because he will start to check. So I go to him and ask him. He tells me his name. And I ask him, why is it that you are here reading and your colleagues, your classmates are playing? And he says, because when I look at what they are doing, is it that important? Look at what they are doing. He says, from those tanks you can get hurt. You can injure yourself there. And now when it's PE time, I will play. When it's PE time, I'll play. But now, so I got curious and I liked the way this boy was. I liked the way he was thinking. And I asked him, when did you start reading? He told me I started reading in class 7. How many books have you read? He told me 37 books. So I got another question. This is what happens in class when you ask questions. When you ask questions in life, you get more answers than you had asked. I asked him, when you did your KCPE, were you the top student? And he said, no. By the way, I had 2 sisters in the same class. We were the 3 of us. My first sister got 380. My second sister got 365. And myself, I got 345. So I wanted to know what was different between you and your sisters. And he said this, that I want you to listen carefully. He said, my sisters, they started being serious early. They were serious for a long time. I only became serious in class 8. And I asked students, I'm very happy that this boy, if he was he diagnosed the problem. He knew the problem. I ask you, do you know your problem? Are you serious now? Today, are you serious? Most of you, I know. I see Ibrahim is shaking. Because we know. Wallahi, we know. With what you have been given. With the opportunities. With how many young people out there. They will wish today to be in class like you. We know that with whatever we've been given. With how the teachers have been teaching us. We know we have not been serious. I used to have in this school, I used to have a mentorship club here in this school. Every Friday, we will sit down with some boys from this school and some from outside and talk to them. So every day I taught them one thing. This particular Friday, I talked to them about listening. Just go and I don't blame anyone. Just go. So one of the boys, his name was Mohammed Amin. Mohammed Amin, when he came, when we were so asking them, when I asked them the first time, I asked them, what did you learn when you went? So they go out and practice. When he came, he said this. He said, for the first time, I went to the physics class and I listened. And I was surprised. I was understanding what the teacher was teaching. All along, I thought this teacher did not know how to teach. Kumbe, he said, Kumbe. The problem was with me. The problem was with me. So for you, I ask you, is the problem with the teacher or is the problem with you? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? I went to a school down here, down in South Sea, Nairobi Muslim Academy. And I was talking to the girls, and I asked them Form 4s, and I put manila paper, one manila paper on the right, another one on the left, both sides of the wall, written, I strongly agree, I agree, I strongly disagree, I disagree. And then I was reading to them questions, and I read this question that said, I only give 60% in school. And most of them, they went to I strongly agree, because they know, they are honest with themselves, they don't give their best. And some of them went to I disagree, because yeah, but I try. Some of them went to I strongly disagree. Some of them I disagree. I went to the I strongly disagree, and I asked them, and one of the girls, a bit tall, she stood up and she told me, Ustad, I know how much my parents struggle to pay my school fees. I cannot afford not to work hard in school. And it struck me, because one day I'm walking, I'm leaving, I left here Ilm TV, I'm walking, I'm going home. And by the roadside, a friend of mine who sells shoes by the roadside, I'm talking to him, we are talking, and a mother comes. And this mother, she had a baby on the back, amefunga na leso, and she untied the baby, put the baby on, there was a stone on this side, and she put the baby on that stone. And on the right, there was a pile of garbage. And she went there, she started scavenging. You know what scavenging means? When you find something, if you found some food, leftover food from the garbage, she puts on the side. If she find a plastic bottle that she can go and sell at the recyclers, I asked myself, what is this mother doing? And my friend told me, this is her job. And she has been doing this since her baby was so little. And I felt so sad. And I started tearing up, because my mother brought us up in such a fashion. She never used to go to the garbage, but my mother struggled to bring us up. And I have a daughter almost that age, and I know some of us, all of us, our parents don't go to the garbage to look for food. But do we know what our parents do out there so that we can be in a school like this, so that you can have food, so that you can have shelter? Do we know? But the best question is, yes, some of us know. Tusema ako na garage, ama ameandikwa anafanya kazi Kenyatta, ama anafanya kazi mahali fulani. But do we care what they do? Do we know nini anaambiwa? Do we know how much stress ako nayo ya kulipa nyumba na hii economy? Do we care? If you care about your parents and what they do to give you the best, you don't give them anything but the best. Do we care? There's no one in this world except a parent who wants the best for you. Number 2 is teachers. So we have to believe in ourselves. We have to behave. A friend of mine ni polisi, anasema siku moja kwa barabara, tunaona venye polisi wanasimamisha gari. Siku moja amesimamisha gari, jamaa akakuja na Mercedes baridi mpya, tunasema baridi, kuja na Mercedes aka drive karibu na yeye. Wakati alimfikia akateremsha ile Mercedes. Huyo jamaa akamwambia, afisa, ungekuwa unainua mkono hivi shule, sasa ungekuwa president. That boy, mwenye nimewambia interview yake, the boy that I read the questions he was asked in the interview and how he responded. That boy, they did their KCSE during the time of Corona. Brother, Unaweza kupatia chance mkuje muongee pia nyinyi. That boy, he did his KCSE during that time of corona. And at that time hakukuwa na masomo iko inaendelea kwa shule, si masomo ikuwa shule, watu wako wanaenda shule. So this boy, he used to read a lot. And his mother said, this boy, mamake kwa bedroom, anamuona usiku, ana usiku bado kijana kwa sitting room anasoma. Mamake anamwambia pana, wewe zima stima, mimi nataka kulala. Mamake akirudi kulala, baadaye after anaona bado there is a reflection coming from the sitting room. Mamake akienda kuangalia, kumbe kijana ameenda akaingia kwa choo, anasomea kwa choo. Si tunacheka because ni kitu mtu anasomeaje kwa choo. But if you desire, unataka ku make it, you'll do all you can do. They say all I can do is all I can do. And all I can do is enough. But I will make sure I do all I can do. And I'm telling you this, knowing that there is only 2 days, 1 week for some people to their exams. They say last minute can save a man. Yesterday, jana, when we were going to Alliance, tuko kwa highway, speeding 100 and maybe 120. Kila mtu kwa highway, people are speeding. Then one car, jamaa mmoja akageuka tu. This is the highway, kuna pavement, akageuka tu upande pavement. So gari zote zikakuja, zikaanza. Imagine in just seconds. Ilibidi watu waende, mmoja atoke kando kwa barabara, wengine ndio, but accident ingefanyika hapo mbaya sana. We don't know what would have happened, Allah Alam. But in that few seconds, Allah saved us. In few seconds, that 1 day, 1 week, is a very short time. It's also a very long time that you can change a lot. Depends on you. They say, to know the value of 1 year, ask a student that has failed in the national exams. To know the value of 1 year. To know the value of 1 month, ask a mother who gave birth to a premature baby. To know the value of 1 week, uliza hawa watu wa magazeti hao. To know the value of 1 minute, ask someone mwenye amemiss SGR. To know the value of 1 minute. To know the value of 1 second, ask a person that amemiss accident kama sisi jana. To know the value of 1 millisecond, ask mtu mwenye kwa marathon kwa Olympics alikuja number 2, just milliseconds akapata silver. Kama ange jump kidogo tu angepata gold. So you guys still have 1 day, 2 days, 1 week. You still can work on your mind. You can call yourself to a meeting, they say kujiita mkutano, and tell yourself that I will believe in myself, that I will behave, that I will become. Study. They say study while others are delaying. I want you to say this with me. I will study while others are delaying. Sorry, I will study while others are sleeping. I will decide while others are delaying. I will prepare while others are daydreaming. I will begin while others are procrastinating. And I will work while others are wishing. Because wishes don't wash dishes. Proper preparation promotes progress. Proper preparation promotes progress. Proper preparation prevents problems. So I want you to prepare yourself well. For that day exam, put everything together, everything that you are going to use. Prepare yourself well mentally. Tumbo pia. Read the questions carefully. Our last point. Believe, behave, become. And this, I would like to show you to a young man went to a fortune teller. It's not accepted in Islam, but I want us to get this lesson. This young man went to a fortune teller. He wanted to know, like most of us, everyone here, we want to know how will our future be like. Wife yangu atakaaje? Atakuwa msupua ma nitafanya kazi wapi? Nitakuwa na gari gani? Those are the questions, ndio? So this young man once wanted to know, how will my future look like? So he went to a fortune teller. The fortune teller, he drew. He said, for you to know how your future will be like, I will draw 2 circles on the ground. The first one, I will label it A, and the second one B. And then the fortune teller brought out a grasshopper, and he said, this grasshopper, I'll put it on A, and it will hop from A to B, A to B, A to B, A to B. And in case it gets tired, if it gets tired and lands on A, it means your future will be bright. But if it gets tired, exhausted, and it lands on B, it means your future will be doomed. Jana akasema, let's do this. I want to know my future. So the grasshopper, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A. It was about to get tired and land on. The young man took it and threw it to A, and it rested there. And the old man was furious. He said, why did you do that? We did not agree. That's not what we agreed upon. Why did you do that? He said, he looked at him and he said, old man, I'm sorry, but I cannot let a grasshopper choose my future. I cannot let a grasshopper choose my future. As young men today, a lot of us, we let things that don't matter choose our futures. We let things that don't matter, anxiety, exam anxiety, disbelief, character, tabia zetu, discipline, we let our discipline choose our future. I was hapa hivi Bugoya, hapo kwa ile stage pale, container inaitwa container hapo kuna watu wanauza mogoka. One day hapo kuna mahali people eat lunch there. So I was there eating lunch, and a very nice car came pole pole tu, alafu ilipoteremshwa akasimama hapo kwa mogoka. Wakati iliteremshwa kioo, subhanallah, a Muslim young lady amekuja na gari nzuri sana, Mwenyezi Mungu amwabariki nayo, either ni yake ama ni babake ama ni bwana yake, amekuja nayo hapo, alafu anaiteremsha kioo pole pole, ananunua mogoka. We let things that don't matter choose our future. We let drugs, peer pressure choose our future. Listen guys, if you are not afraid, if you are not anxious, if your character is good, and if you work hard, what can you become? Bi'idhnillah. What can you become? What can you achieve? If you decide, bi'idhnillah, that you know, bi'idhnillah, the future is in these hands. Allah has given me that ability, that if I put in the effort, I'll get it. What future do you choose for yourself? What do you choose for yourself? What do you choose? I want you to say this with me. I have a choice. I have a choice. I want you to sit upright, guys, and say this like you believe it. I have a choice to become all I can become. Bi'idhnillah. I have a choice to do what is hard today, so that my life can be easy tomorrow. I will not stop when I'm tired. I will stop when I'm done. Because life is like fighting a gorilla. You don't stop when you're tired. You stop when the gorilla is tired. I will push. I will push. I will do what? Pray. I will push. I will pray until I will pray until something happens. Happens ni double P. Ama double N. I will push until something happens. Bi'idhnillah. So I want you guys to know that bi'idhnillah, you have, if you work on your mind and you put in the necessary effort, if you behave, bi'idhnillah, you have a very great future. You can become, bi'idhnillah, a great person in this world. Don't look down upon yourself. A tourist went to a small village and asked them, in this village, is there a great man that was born in this village? And they said, no, everyone here is born a baby. Everyone here is born a baby. So no great man was born here, only babies. So don't look down upon yourself. I have a few tips that I want to give you for the ones that feel are a bit anxious when the exams come. Tip number one, very important. Prepare as best as you can. Preparation. Yesterday when I was at Alliance, someone said something important and said, this exam, and I'm not saying this to scare you, these exams that you are going, this is not a hill, it's a mountain. And when you are going to climb a mountain and you prepare, your preparation is that of climbing a mountain, then the mountain will not be difficult. But if you are going to climb a mountain with the preparation of climbing a hill, it will be very tough. Okay? So your preparation must be proportionate to the task that you are going to do. So number one, prepare. Number two, take care of your bodies, guys. Hii si time ya kuvunjika mkono, umeenda kukimbia mahali. Maybe ikifanyika bahati mbaya, by bad luck. Ama wewe si by bad qadar, tuseme ni qadar, Allah alikuwa amekuandikia. Lakini si kitu yenye wewe unaenda kujitafutia. Okay? Make stress work for you. Make stress work for you. For the people that are saying are very confident, mashallah, because even the great, even when you are watching a game of football or Olympics, even the best, when they are going to play, there's some anxiety in them. That's when you find them doing this. They will perform. They've prepared, but still they have a little bit of. It's normal. It propels you to work hard and to achieve even better. It can either be anxiety or excitement, but a human being, you should have either of those. Since we are emotional beings. So make stress work for you by knowing that I need to prepare more. Ask for help. Ask for help. Many people don't ask for help. Find someone that you know, this is a teacher that anaweza kunisaidia. Don't ask for help from someone who cannot help you. Don't forget to eat and drink. Hiyo siku it's not a day to eat, to overeat, to not eat, or to eat something that you are not used to. Inaweza kuwa wewe na choo tu. Exam inaendelea. Okay? So, eat well, get plenty of sleep. Also relax. Don't study the whole night that you are not. Unasoma mpaka usiku. Yesterday I was doing a session online for candidates. And one of my friends who was talking, she said, I remember a time when I was doing exams and I studied the whole night and did not sleep. When the exam came, I read the question and I found the questions were very easy. And then I started feeling warm. Started feeling hot. And then I removed my sweater. And when I removed my sweater, by the time I slept. And that's how they failed. So get plenty of sleep or enough sleep. I want to teach you relaxation techniques. Breathe in and out. Most people, sit upright please. Most people when they are breathing, when you want to breathe, to relax, breathe like this. When you inhale the air through your nose, inhale the air through your nose. Sorry? Inhale through your nose. And then the air should fill your stomach. What many people when they breathe, they do like this. okay? It should not be like that. Your stomach should come out. Yes, you breathe in through your nose and you fill the stomach with your stomach with the air. And you hold. I want us to try that. We breathe in through the nose, and then the first time we'll do it like 5 counts. And then the second one, we hold it together. You breathe in, you hold it, and then you exhale through your mouth. So, okay? The first one will be 5. The next one we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, up to 10. Okay? And we are not joking, guys. This is serious. It can really help you. Okay? Breathing techniques. Okay? We start breathing out. The second one will be a bit longer. Breathe in. Out. This one with the longest. Okay, breathe in. Out. You feel there's like a feeling uko nayo, si ndio? So before you do it, before you do something important, before you do your exams, do that. My friend Sheikh Abu Najma always tells students, and I learned this from him, before you do your exams, take wudu. Make sure you pray Jama'ah in the mosque. Take wudu as you are going to pray to do the exams. Make sure, if you can, pray 2 rakat. And most importantly, when you get the paper, the exam paper, and I know this, we've been told this before, read it carefully. Read the instructions. Read the questions. Answer the questions that you can first. Answer the other ones. Then reread them. Read your answers until you are satisfied. I remember one of our teachers, Mr. Maina, told us this story so many years ago. He said one time they were brought in, an exam was brought in. The teacher brought an exam, and they were told, please read the instructions carefully. And when they got the papers, wakaanza tu wakapata this exam is so easy, wakajibu. Then after finishing, as the papers are being collected, ndio mtu anasoma instruction inakuwa, please do not answer any question. Please do not answer any question. Na yale una questions ni rahisi akajibu zote. So read the questions and the instructions carefully. Guys, I've spent my time here with you, my afternoon, that I would have been doing something else, maybe relaxing at home or maybe doing something else. Like I told you in the beginning, all I want from you is to pay attention, number 1, which you've done. Number 2 is that you pick one thing. I've seen some of you know this person is listening to me from the heart, and I've seen, I can tell you the people who are listening from the heart, I can tell you. You want to know them? I cannot tell you. People will come to you now, today. Some people will be boring, but listen to people. They say when you listen to someone, you can learn something you don't know. When you talk, you repeat what you know. So I know in this class, people will listen to me, but I still pray for all of you. May Allah grant you the best in dunya and akhirah. May Allah grant you the best in these exams. May Allah guide you to putting in the best effort. May this exam not be something that this exam will make you afraid, a kind of fear that will paralyze you. May you ace it. You know what acing it means? May you kill it. Okay? May you kill it. May you become the best bi'idhnillah that you can become. May Allah grant you to be a person that will be so successful in this dunya and the next. That in this dunya you can be successful and use that to help other people. And I want you to say this with me. I want you to stand up and say this with me like you believe it. Guys, and like I said before, we are not joking. We are saying this seriously, okay? I want you to point, say it like as passionately as I say. I want you to point to yourself. And when I tell you to point to a friend, not as a joke, but serious, I want to tell you, naweza. No, we are not. Ama, listen guys, utuachi hapo? Eh? Okay, let's say it like we believe it. Naweza. Boss, huwezi kusema naweza na umweka mkono hivi. Umweka hivi. Naweza. Okay, point to yourself and use everything, every ounce of your energy and your limbs and your body and your physicality to show yourself that, okay, guys, let's say this like naweza. Unaweza. Tunaweza. Naweza. Unaweza. Tunaweza. This is the day. This is the day. I change my life. This is the day. I start winning. This is the day. I start respecting my parents, my teachers, myself. This is the day. I become serious. This is the day. I become that pilot, that engineer, that doctor, that imam, that ustadha. Wanaume wanasema ustadha. I know I can become. I know. It will be a bit tough. But this is the day. I decide to never give up. To always fight back. Naweza. Unaweza. Tunaweza. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.